actually live though, YouTube? Because this is, oh my God. Let's see, where can I go to tell you guys that I think I made it? Yes! Is this really working? Oh my God, you guys. I'm gonna cry. I've been sitting here for like the past hour and 10 minutes trying to figure this out. Oh, I hate YouTube so much, but I love it. I just like, I don't. Why did they have to change things? Why did they have to change things? Erica says, we are proud of you. Persistence pays off. Thank you. I am so defeated. I'm so defeated right now. Here, so now I can shut off this software that I downloaded that I'm so confused about. Here, we're going to stop streaming on that thing, but hopefully it doesn't stop for you guys, although that's going to be a really, you don't watch that. It's just going to be me sitting here being frustrated and rubbing my eyes a lot. Thank you, Fiona, for the super chat. Oh my goodness, my friends. I'm so... Suzanne says, I think they need to upgrade stuff. No, stop, YouTube. You need to stop changing things, because then people like me who are used to the old things have no freaking idea how to work the new stuff. What the heck kind of a comment is that? Here, we're gonna get rid of that person. Thank you, Toby. Toby Catone, I appreciate your super chat. That's so sweet of you. It doesn't have a message, but let's see. Robin says they changed it because people figured out how to make things work, just like Facebook. Every time they upgrade, they mess up. Yeah, that seems to be the case. Juicy Angel 82, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that. Trixie says, you caught me live finally. I'm so sorry this is the live that you're catching. I feel so defeated. People are asking me about my new place and if I'm settling in. Yes, I am. I am here in my new apartment. I love it. I feel like I am dreaming. I am so sorry. Here, let me cover myself. Trying to, one of my problematic eye is being problematic. Let me just say that much. But Josh says, glad you made it to your own live stream, Cassie. Me too. Me too. What was I saying though? Oh yes, new apartment. I am loving it. I seriously feel like I'm dreaming and I'm just waiting to wake up. It doesn't feel real. I love it so much. It is so perfect in so many ways. Oh, Caroline, thank you for the super chat. You say, watching you at Target waiting in line. I hope you're buying some fun stuff at Target. Taylor Stocks says, your third wheel video hit so hard with me this week. I've been feeling so defeated lately, and it's good to know I'm not alone. I'm so sorry you've been feeling that defeat. Yeah, that video caused a bit of a stir that I didn't expect for it to in the comments. I mean, I'm glad it could resonate with some of you. That's what I had originally posted it for. You know, I had put in the description box that I had filmed that a couple months ago, and you can tell that that's true because my makeup and everything was the same as a weekly wear video of mine from a couple months ago. So, I mean, yeah, but either way, yeah, I had filmed it, and then I was like, I don't know that I'm going to post this, blah, blah, blah. And then I posted it thinking, you know, well, hey, maybe it'll resonate with someone, whatever. Like, I'm not in that same place right now, but, like, you know, I'm fine right now. But every now and then, you know, loneliness will strike. But, you know, at the moment, I'm totally fine. But then, of course, everyone in the comments just going off about, like, how do you think you're, like, How do you think your friends feel, that your like real life friends feel, that are gonna watch this video and see that you're mad that they're happy? And I'm like, that was not what I was saying in the video at all. Like, I don't know why it came off that way. I apologize that it came off that way. None of my friends have said, Cassie, you have offended me. I actually just saw one of the friends that I was talking about in the video yesterday, and I like told him, because I am happy for him, like, he's so happy in his relationship, and that makes me so happy to see him so happy. Like, I want that. I'm like, I want to root him on, because I want and now Jacob is here in the chat. He says none of her friends were offended. Not that I know of anyways. And like, Jacob, I'm so happy for you. Like, I want that love. Like, I'm hoping that you and him work out for forever, or that, you know, the happiness can last for you guys, like, for the longest amount of time possible, because that gives me hope that love is out there, and like, I hope to find that love. You know, like, that's what I was trying to say in the video. And like, I know I had said, you know, about my insecurities about like my weight and stuff usually comes up when I'm thinking about or talking about relationships, and like why I'm not in a relationship, but my friends are in relationships. And like, the friends that I have that are in relationships are all either really fit, Jacob, looking at you, or like, you know, and one other friend, and like another friend is just, you know, skinnier. And, you know, that's just my insecurities coming out, that like, you know, duh, they have relationships because they're like super good looking, and I'm not, because I'm overweight. Like, that's my insecurity coming out. That's not me body shaming them. I'm praising them. They look great. Like, that's what, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It was kind of upsetting reading some of the comments, because apparently I came off so completely opposite of how I wanted to come off in that video. Like, either way. Thank you. Anna Millis Kelly says, so glad my nap ended when this began. Thank you for the super chat. And yay, I'm glad timing was good for you. Thank you guys for saying you're here to support me and everything. Joni says, sounds like self-depreciation to me. I'm very familiar with that. And yeah, me too. Like, I've dealt with that my whole life. And like, I'm pretty sure I even said in the video, like, I'm very aware that these are distorted thoughts of mine. Like, this is very linked to my depression and stuff and my poor body image. Like, it's not real, but it's how my brain works, unfortunately. It's just the way I've always been, is that I end up relating everything to my body, you know, success in life, success in love, success in anything else. It, like, I always end up linking it back to my body image. I really wish I didn't, trust me. And I've been trying really, really hard to fix that, but you know, it's not something I can fix overnight. It's been a part of me for 29 years now. Who knows? It might take 29 years to fix, but either way. Sorry, I'm just seeing. Oh, thank you, Kent. We can show your comment. There's nothing wrong with it. There we go. Tati X says, you are a very lovable person, but you need to stop talking. You need to stop to look to other people. I need to stop looking to other people? Is that what you're saying? Before you love someone else, you first need to love yourself. Only positive vibes, a lot of vibes from the Netherlands. Thank you. Yes, I mean, I thank you so much, Oatcakes, for the super chat here. You are an absolute delight. I'm so glad you can talk about these things with us. Always here to support you. Summer! Oh, yay! Now I actually know your name. I always look forward to seeing you in the comments of my videos. You're always so nice to me. Thank you, Maya49, for the super chat as well. Yeah, I'm working on it. I really am. And like I said, those nights, like that night that I filmed that video, are so few and far between. Trust me, like, I have gotten to such a better place in my life with my body image and stuff, and like learning to love myself at whatever weight I happen to be at. And I'm in a pretty good spot with that right now. Like, not 100%. I don't know that I ever will be, but I'm working on it. And I don't think it's right for me to like hide those few times that I do feel down in the dumps about it. But Anyways. Quincy says, I know all comments get lost in the shuffle, but I think you have so much growth over the years. Thank you. You seriously, to those of you who have like been with my channel, I suppose I need to be careful of reflections here, but get me a sip real quick. But I really do appreciate those of you. I mean, I'm very appreciative of the new subscribers too, but like the people who have stuck with me, like the people who comment on my videos all the time and whatnot, to the point where I can recognize your username, your face, that sort of a thing. Like, you guys are... Thank you so much, Rocky Shell, for the super chat. That's so sweet of you. You're another one that I recognize. You're so sweet. Rachie91 says, I promise you can find love at any weight. I was lucky to find an amazing man. Yeah, and that's, I think, a lot of it too. Like, I really do think that there's a body type for everyone. Like, not everyone hates fat people, like the media makes us think, and like certain trolls make us think online, that it is all because of our weight that we can't find love or that we don't have love. But then it's like, no, there are plenty of people that love squishy fat bodies. And there's nothing, like, I don't really have, I suppose I do have a type, but like, honestly, I'm pretty open to the person being whatever body type. Like, I am way more attracted to personality than I am to looks. Don't get me wrong. I still find people attractive, like certain people, but I definitely don't have the like typical, I can't think of a mainstream actor. I'm probably showing my age by saying, like, you know, like a Brad Pitt or a George Clooney or whatever. Thank you so much once again, Maya49, for the super chat and for the love emojis. I appreciate that. But yeah, it's like, I don't find that very attractive. Like, that's not the kind of person I go after. I really like nerdy guys, like really nerdy looking guys. Like, that to me is like, whew, gets me going. Like, and that's totally something that someone might think about me. Like, they might like a chubby, nerdy girl like me, and that's fine. Like, there's someone out there that's going to find me attractive, like, regardless of, or like said, regardless of what weight I am. First off, thank you, Melodyaster. I think that's like I can't pronounce it. Mellow Disaster. Oh, maybe that's just saying like a mellow disaster. I thought it might be a play on like, maybe your name is Melody and then disaster. Either way, thank you for the super chat. Says, I'm so proud of you and how far you've come. And then my friend Jacob says, it's not nerdy, or I'm not nerdy. That's why we've never worked out. Yeah. And one other huge thing. But that's why we work as friends, Jacob. That is why we work as friends. I'm so sorry. This eye of mine, of course, it has to be acting up today. Oh, hence why no makeup today. I would just smudge it off. Yeah, Annabelle says, I am a big girl and my hubby loves every inch of me. You do not look overweight to me. I think you are super cute and sweet. Too bad you're not my son's age because you have so much in common. That's very nice of you. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there are always going to be people that, excuse me, there are always going to be people that, you know, in their eyes, I'm not overweight at all. And then there's people that think I'm morbidly obese, like, and then there are people that think I'm normal. Like, people are always going to think something, and that's something I've come like very to terms with. Like, okay, and then like this person in the chat, like, let's just get rid of you. Like, these comments, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Let's see, we're gonna get rid of you. Yeah, but like, it's just, I've been working really hard on like, you know, it's my perception of me that matters, not other people. Yes, sorry, a couple things. Don't worry, my friends. The person that you're saying was a meanie pie, a meanie poo that entered the chat. I got rid of them. Don't worry. But yeah, it's me that matters about, you know, like, am I okay with how I am? And I am. Like, I'm happy. I'm in a really good place right now in terms of like my friendship life, my family life, my financial life. Like, I mean, my finances could always be better, but like the fact that I could move to this apartment and like, I'm in a good place right now. I feel good. So why would I let whatever weight my body's at make me think that I'm not in a good place? That's so stupid. Like, I'm healthy, you know, my blood levels are all healthy, my vitamin levels are all healthy, that sort of a thing. And so like, what, like, okay, I'm talking in circles. Let's see. Yes, there are always negative people. That is very true. Sorry, I'm just approving some comments here. Only negative with being a thick girl is men over-sexualize us. Obviously, it's still easy to find a relationship. I just find more perverted behavior from random men. Yeah, that could be. I think a lot of people, too, think that bigger girls especially are like just super desperate and they'll date anyone, like even if they're a horrible person. It's like, no, no, dude, we're not that desperate at all. Let's see. Christina Miller, thank you so much for the super chat. Let's see. Cassie, you are beautiful and a great catch. I pray my son brings home a wonderful girl like you. I just finished your primer palooza this morning. We love you. Stay strong. Thank you so much. That's so sweet of you. Yeah, thank you guys. Yeah, so I mean, I've definitely been on like a love life break in any case. Thank you, Jessica Rowe, for the super chat. It says, you go, Cassie. I am so excited. I just happened to check YouTube and saw you were going live. Love and support you always. Thank you so much. That's so sweet of you. I hope you have a good time here for however long you decide to stay here in the chat. But yeah, so I mean, I was going to talk about this in my next dating video, but I guess I'm not sure when that's going to be because I am talking to one guy now, like on and off, I would say. It's a little complicated between us. We just can't figure out a good time to get together. Our scheduling is just all over the place, especially with me having moved and everything, and I've just been really busy, and then he got really busy with work, etc., whatever. So who knows when that's going to be. Second date guy and I are not a thing, for those of you who are curious. I don't know. I mean, a lot of people in the comments said that the only reason why he didn't end up asking for my number or whatever is because I had already turned him down once, etc., etc. And I don't know that that's the case, but if it is, I still want someone that will be a bit more forward. Like, that's what I need in my life. I don't like having to instigate everything and like always be the one, because that's kind of what it ended up turning into, was like, if I messaged him, he was always super quick to respond back and like whatever else. But I want someone else that's going to put in just as much effort, you know? So, I mean, if he wants to contact me, he can. Like, I did not block him or unmatch him on Bumble, but otherwise I'm not going to push it. I had said this previously in some video or another, but I was definitely feeling that I had a train of thought. I promise I did. Oh, that I felt like it had just been so long since I had felt any kind of a spark with anyone that I think even just that little spark with him that I felt was like it. I think it just made me like blow it up in my brain, like finally again. But like stepping back to look at it, would he and I really be a good match or whatever? I don't know. But in any case, thank you. Limo195 says your skin looks amazing. I appreciate it. It's finally under control after the mess of stress that I have been feeling with the move and everything. It's finally, mostly anyways, just some dark spots and one healing bit, but whew. I also think it had to do with the face wash I was using. I tried a new face wash that was supposed to be good for sensitive skin. I don't think it was good for sensitive skin. I think it was breaking me out because it's been like a week or two since I stopped using that, and my skin has cleared up. So let's see. Yeah, Shy, I don't know how to pronounce your username. Shay1 says if he's not putting in the effort, then bye boy. Exactly. You know, like I said, if he wants to put in the effort, I'll put in some effort. But like I already tried putting in a lot of effort and it wasn't working out. And I'm not about like a 99-to-1 ratio relationship. I want a 50-50 in terms of effort. Thank you, Ioana AGG. Says your new apartment looks bright and pretty. It is. It really is. I'm not sure. I mean, I'll definitely be able to give you guys like some certain tours and stuff. And I have been vlogging the whole process. I'm basically just waiting because I had to, my old apartment, for whatever reason, they apparently don't do prorated rents. What the heck? So I had to rent that apartment for the whole month of September, even though I was moving in here a couple weeks ago, like a week into September. I was so upset that had to happen. But in any case, so I have 2 apartments right now, like woo, ballin', aka spending money on something I'm not using, which like I hate. But at least it's given me the month to like clean out the place very slowly. But so I've been vlogging that. So there'll be a moving vlog very soon. But Aaron says, but he was forward and asked for your number. You said no. Can't blame the guy for not wanting to be told no again. Right, but that was before we had met. And then we met. I asked him out. We met up. And then I asked him out again. He can ask me for my number again. Like, I feel like that's pretty forward of me saying, hey, I'd be interested in dating you, by me asking him out twice. He never asked me out. So like, I mean, in any case, everyone has their different views on things. Like I said, if he wants to talk, he can talk. People are asking about my dresser. No, I put those knobs on myself. I got them all from Anthropologie. A lot of people are saying, just give him your number. I don't know that I want to. Like, that's the thing, you guys. Like I said, I've like stepped back and I don't know that he and I are necessarily a good match. Like, I think I was just, I don't know. I mean, it's okay. I know. I'm not playing games with him. Like, I don't play games in relationships. Like, I am, okay, Nikki, you can go away. In any case, let's just leave it at that. Like, he and I are not a thing. I don't think it was ever going to be a thing. Like, it's not me overthinking. I just am not interested. Maybe I can ask if he likes me. It's been like at least a month since we've talked. I don't think he's interested. Then stop complaining and just move on, going over it a million times. I have moved on. Like, I don't understand. Like, people are asking me about it. That's why I'm talking about it. Anyways. Thank you. People are saying they're excited to see how I decorate my place. Yeah, Faye says he's not into you and that's okay. It is okay. I'm totally okay with it and like ready for something else. So I'm talking to another very nerdy guy online and enjoying that while I can. Any plans for Halloween? No. I'm not a big Halloween person, honestly. Sorry, as I awkwardly sip that. I mean, we'll see if something comes up. I always have my Tina Belcher outfit ready to go that I can wear as a costume. I definitely need to go to Michael's. I don't know that I doubt everyone here watched are there really almost 1,000 people here right now? That can't be right. Maybe that's just the amount of people that have come in and out. But I don't know that everyone has watched my, let's see, I can show. But I don't know that everyone has watched my Instagram story from yesterday. Maybe not. Maybe it's past the expiration. In any case, it would be in my story highlights or whatever that I added there. And yes, Luna Claire. Thank you. Sorry, it's so hard to like read and actually like tell a story as well. But I went to go pick up my Pokemon cross stitch, which I was getting framed and everything. If you go back, I think it was in December on my Instagram, I posted a picture of it. If you want to see it, it's all of the original 150 Pokemon. And so I went to get it framed. That was like 6 years of my life that I put into that. And so I wanted to get it framed, and so I went and I brought it in to get framed, and the girl at the custom framing counter, she told me, or was walking through it with me, and we were just picking out the frame, like what kind of frame do you want, et cetera, et cetera. So we got that all figured out, and she never asked me about frame allowance because I thought it was pretty like mutually understood that like I wanted all of the cross stitch to show. But so like I went in to go pick it up yesterday because it was finally ready, and the guy was unwrapping it and was like complimenting me on the Pokemon and everything, and I was like, but why are so many of their heads cut off though? Because apparently they didn't allow for the quarter frame allowance, the 1/4 inch of frame allowance. Apparently I had to, so like I said that, like, I'm sorry, like I'm going to have to get this reframed. Like, I'll pay for the extra to make the frame bigger, but like, it's completely cut off. Their heads, like so many of their faces on the top row, like Mewtwo and Dragonite and Dragonair and stuff, had their heads cut off. And I'm like, this will not do. And he was like, didn't the person that helped you like make the frame talk to you about quarter allowance? And I was like, or frame allowance? And I was like, no, I figured that was just kind of a given that I wanted the whole thing to show. I didn't say it like this. Like I'm very non-confrontational with strangers and people like doing their jobs or whatever. Like when this kind of thing happens, I'm very much sorry. I see there's a super chat and I don't want to miss it. Thank you, Tiny Sammy. It says, I like your personality. That's why I subscribed a while ago. I think you need a very special dude, and it's probably going to take some time to find someone as special as you. Thank you so much. That's so sweet. Yeah, so like it just, yeah, I mean, I almost didn't say anything about it. I mean, it's one of those things where I just have a really hard time, especially when it's like someone else's work. I mean, one of my tattoos, I'm like not in love with because they designed it and I didn't have the balls or whatever to say like, oh, can you change that? Because it was their creation type of a thing. And like, I don't hate it. It's just, I would get it covered up or changed if I could. But yeah. And so it's like this guy, I feel bad being like, you done messed up, And so I almost didn't even say anything. But yeah, I mustered up the courage to say something. And yeah, so he was very apologetic about it and is getting it fixed now. So that was very nice. But yeah, Stephanie G says, yes, my tattoo is the same. Not what I wanted because I didn't have the guts to speak up. Exactly. I know. It's so frustrating. I mean, that's just something about myself that like I'm getting more and more frustrated with, like, because it was happening during the move too. Like the movers, when they were working, I was like apologizing to them, like, oh, I'm sorry, I have stuff to move. I'm paying them to move it. Like they don't need an apology. Like I don't know what that is inside of me, but either way, hiccups for days says, have you considered subscribing to Ipsy? Thank you for the super chat. And I have not. I feel like a lot of people aren't very interested in subscription unboxings anymore. So I'm down to BoxyCharm. I still get Sephora Play and Allure just because I had signed up for the year or whatever. I think. No, Sephora is month to month, isn't it? I mean, in any case, I am planning on doing a video where I just like do a monster use of the sample makeup or whatever. But yeah, I'm down to just doing BoxyCharm videos right now because it just seems like people have lost interest. I was going to say interested, but I feel like people have lost interest in those videos. It's one of those things where it's like I get some requests and stuff to do these things, or like to do eyeshadow tutorials and whatnot. And then people get frustrated that I don't do them. And it's like, I just am trying to work smarter, not harder type of a thing. In that I pay attention to views, and, you know, the views were showing that a lot of people were not interested in subscription unboxings anymore, and that people aren't interested in eyeshadow tutorials or reviews. So I focused on other content. So anyways, someone's asking someone to not spam. So don't spam. That'd be good. Vanessa says, how are the kitties doing in the new apartment? They're doing well for the most part. I said this in my Instagram stories yesterday too. I felt so bad. Basically, Figaro had apparently been in the closet with me when I was getting changed before going out for the day. And then apparently he stayed in the closet after I shut the door. And so I got home, and usually he is like the first one to come and greet me and like be right at the door when I get home. And he wasn't. And I was like, that's so strange. And so I called out to him, and I was walking around my apartment looking for him, couldn't find him. And finally I hear this like super distant meowing. And I go and look, I had locked him in the freaking closet for the 2.5 hours that I was gone. I felt so bad. But he seems okay. And a lot of people sent me DMs saying that they have done much worse to their cat. Like, so made me feel a little better. I mean, he's cuddling up at the window right now, so he's apparently not traumatized. Thank you, Allison Ulmer. Thank you so much for that super chat. I appreciate it. Says, new to your channel, I'm absolutely loving how real you are with your reviews and life in general. So thank you for putting yourself out there in all the ways you do. Thank you. That's really sweet of you. Do I game at all? And if you do, would you start a Twitch? I do not game much anymore. I used to be into video games and stuff. I don't know. I've been thinking about going over to Twitch to do like some art stuff, maybe, like do some live streams and of me like painting, and then I can chat to you guys while I do that or whatever. So you guys should let me know if you're interested in that. But anywho, Twitch would just be another thing that I just, the heck kind of comment is that? Let's just get rid of this person. I think I finished my sentence. Anyways, Unkindness of Ravens, thank you as well for the super chat. I appreciate that. Hey, Cassie, I loved your foundation reviews. I just received my general dollar online order of Believe It Beauty. Willing to give it a try. Love your humor. Thank you so much, and I hope whatever you ordered, I hope you enjoy it. I was really surprised at how much stuff I ended up liking from the line of products. But, oh yeah, back to the cats too. We've got people saying yes to art live streams. Okay, good. Fire Drop says, hell yeah, Bob Ross style art Twitch. Yes, please. Yeah. But so, oh yeah, and Becca Wecca, hi, 916 says, I just started one of those huge paint by numbers for adults, and I'm super excited. It is so fine and detailed. It's incredible. It has that cross-stitch micro detail vibe. Nice. What is it of? That's exciting. Sorry, someone is saying someone is trolling. I don't see their comments, though. I apologize. Hopefully they've stopped, and that's why I can't see their comments. But yes. So, and someone else said they like the new background, but they wish it had twinkle lights. I am working on it. I got more twinkle lights that I'm going to string behind here. I just need to get some of those like 3M hooks or whatever. So I'll be getting those tomorrow in any case. Becca Wecca says it is like a portrait of a girl from the back with a loose bun with her hair flowing into butterflies. Beautiful. Love you, Cassie. By the way, thank you so much. You're another one of the OGs that I recognize. Yeah, that sounds awesome. And hello to the real Yvonne. Says, hi, Cassie. I hope you are having a great day. The kitties, too. My kitties say hello. I am mostly having a good day. Just this live stream has been a bit of a trying to get it figured out and everything. But Erica says, I would bet she a Hufflepuff. Apparently, I would be. I don't know much about the Harry Potter universe, but I've taken the quizzes and whatnot, and they almost always come up as Hufflepuff, if not Hufflepuff. Every now and then I get Ravenclaw, and then there were times where I would get Slytherin. I don't think I ever got Gryffindor, but I think Hufflepuff was apparently the one. Christina wants to know what the trophy on top of my dresser is in recognition of. That is such a good memory for me. That was from Jen Loves Reviews. She, I feel like she helped get my channel kind of started going. I mean, I've always done my channel like that. That's not what I mean, but got my channel some viewers, I guess. She had contacted me way back when I was starting out. I had maybe 1,000 subscribers, and she asked if I wanted to be in this competition that she did every year, I think it was, or every 6 months or something, where she would pick out some smaller beauty YouTubers and then give them all a certain video that we had to film each week, and then the viewers would get to vote on which video they enjoyed the most. And I got second place in that competition, and that was a trophy. She made us all trophies, and so it just says that that I got second place in her best of beauty competition. Those videos all should still be up on my channel and her channel. I don't know. But yeah, that's a very special memory for me. I almost got first, darn it. But I didn't. I'm trying to think. It was really close. I feel like it was I was 10 votes away from winning. But yeah, I love it. So that's why I've got it up next to my YouTube play button. My Helga 1 says, Cassie, say hello to your mom. Hi, Mom. I don't think she's watching right now. She's busy today. But do you have any movies you both plan to watch? No. At least not right now. I really want to go see the Goldfinch movie. I also really want to read the book. My mom has the book, but she has loaned it out to somebody, and so she doesn't know where it is. So I'm waiting on it to come back to her. But Carol Prophet says, you deserve more subs than you have. You are fantastic. You are very sweet. Thank you. Oh yeah, the Joker movie. I feel like I've only really heard about the game theorists, Matt, Pat, and Steph. They really liked it. They went to the premiere, though, so I don't know that it's real or not, that they actually liked it, or if that was a sponsored opinion, but apparently it's really good. So yeah, that would be good to see. Oh, I am so happy, you guys. So probably at least a couple years now, I had gotten for Christmas this little pouch with a cat on it, this little pig pouch, and I had been putting all of my gift cards in it, and then I would just carry it around in my purse or keep it in my car so that if I ever ended up being shopping, I had all these gift cards, from Christmas, my birthday, whatever. Excuse me. And then I lost it. I could not find it for the life of me these past 2 years. I just thought, it's gone. There's nothing I can do. I don't know where it is. I have looked everywhere. Well, while I was packing and going through all of my stuff, I found it. So I've got a good 5 at least gift cards to go to AMC. So I need to go see some movies. I need to get over going to see movies by myself, which I never do, but I need to just go do it. Who cares? But yeah. Anyways. Oh, wow. Someone says, Allison says, after we bought our family home, they wanted to use it as a set for the Goldfinch. And my dad was like, nah, but my mom was all for it. Sadly, they just renovated instead. Oh, that's too bad. Renee says, I love going to movies by myself. Yeah, a lot of people do. I should try it. I've never tried it, so maybe I would like it. I just have I don't know. I do know, I have these social anxieties, and I think that people will judge me if they see me going to the movies alone. I mean, really, who freaking cares? And I'm sure they see it all the time. But Let's see. Hey, Cassie, your skin is looking amazing. Are you still using Curology? I am still using Curology. Thank you very much. My skin is in a good place right now. Yeah, Suzanne goes to the movies alone. Joni goes to the movies alone. Yeah, people really like it. Definitely do it. Ashley's husband does it. Aw, thank you, Cherry Blossom. You said I look beautiful. Me and my natural glory. Can I do an update video on using Curology? I sure can. Does anyone have any questions? Maybe? Anyone? Hi, Jordan. Says, what's up, girl? Not much, just live streaming. Thoughts on Hotel Transylvania? I have no thoughts. I don't know anything about it. Do I have any vacations planned? No. No, I do not. Whoa. Okay, now I'm getting all the questions. So what food's my favorite? I don't think I have a favorite food. I love all food. Have I bought any new furniture for my new apartment? I have quite a bit, actually. That being one of the pieces. My desk that I'm at being one of the pieces. You guys will get to see the things very soon. Very soon. Do I still use Nioxin? I do not. Take a road trip to meet Nady. I should. I need to calm down on my spending money, just, after this move and everything. So I would need to save a bit, but I would love to do that. What's the best thing about my new apartment? The light. The light and the space. The light and the space. It's just nice. It's just nice. When am I posting a new video? Well, this will technically be a new video once it gets posted. Otherwise, you'll get a video on Tuesday. You'll also get a video tomorrow on my Collects channel if you enjoy mystery unboxings. Yeah. Eveline Everyday says it looks really light. It is. It is. I was a thinker this time, and I chose to be facing a way that I would get lots of light. Oh. Fig is potentially hacking up a hairball. So I apologize for the slight puking noises. He's usually okay, though. He usually, as far as I can tell, pukes it up in his mouth and then swallows it. Have I tried Botox for my sweat? I have not. I've thought about it, but I just feel like it's everywhere. So I don't know how they would know where to inject the Botox. I wish, though. I wish. Elizabeth says I was over in the other room thinking that you were in trouble. Hi to the casserole fam. I'm not in trouble. Oh, did you heard Fig and you thought it was me? No, it's not me. Katie says that you're getting a cat next week. Woo! Enjoy. Christina says I had Botox yesterday. I hear a lot of people, it really works, for their underarm sweat. But for me, like I said, it's mainly my back and my head that get sweaty. So I don't know that would they have to inject my whole scalp and my spine? That's terrifying. So, yeah. Oh, thank you, Wife to Darkness. You just said you're so happy for me getting my new apartment. Thank you. I'm looking at it as an investment and hoping that it goes well. We shall see. But as of right now, I am really enjoying it and just trying to make the most of it. Even if I can only afford to live here for a year, at least it will be a year that I can, like I said, just make the most of it and be as happy as possible. Hyperhidrosis makes me cry so much. I'm tired of being sweaty all the time. I know. I know. It sucks. It really sucks. It's embarrassing and it sucks. But at least we know we're not alone. Am I liking the new neighborhood? I mean, I am liking it, but it's not a new neighborhood. I essentially moved right across the street from where I was living before. Suzanne wants to know if I bought my apartment or just renting. I'm just renting. I wish if I could buy this place. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. I probably would. If this was a condo, I would definitely buy it somehow. I love it. Leaping Lily, I have the best casserole family. I agree. I love you guys. Cute Holly Go Lightly says, I think we all feel you're sort of a friend. You just don't know us. That's how I feel. I feel like you guys are all my friends. Oh, Elizabeth says they would target the sweat glands in your face, not your whole face. Just a couple sweat glands. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe someday. As of right now, I guess I'm just not prioritizing it and just dealing with being a sweaty mess. I use Dry Dace. I've never heard of that for my overall body sweat. It helps a lot. I have also done the Mirror Dry treatment. You should give it a try. Okay. Cindy says, do I have to pay extra for my kitties? Yes, they do charge a pet rent, which is really annoying. I understand like putting down a pet deposit, but like really they need to pay rent. My cats don't make noise. Anyways. How do they like the new place? They like it a lot. I kind of talked about this in the beginning of the stream. I feel like I might have cut myself off though, but Fig adjusted pretty quickly. G is still getting used to it for the most part, but he's pretty much adjusted. Every now and then he'll still go under my bed and hide, but it's very rare that he does that anymore. I would say for the first week though, he was almost always underneath my bed, except when I was sleeping in bed, then he would come up on top of the bed and sleep with me, but I felt so bad. I felt so bad. I mean, there's nothing I could do about it. Like he's a scared cat always, and that's just his personality, but Ashley says the cats pay rent? No, I pay the rent, but I have to pay the rent for my cats too, unfortunately. Basically, I mean, pet rent is just they add a certain amount of money. It's usually around $15 to $35 per pet per month, and then they just add that to your normal rent charge. Rocky Shell says, they are good boys. Yes, they are good boys. Joni says, 866 people from all over the world are watching you right now. Don't be nervous. Oh, thanks. No, thankfully I just feel like I'm sitting here talking to myself. So no nerves here. And I've always been a performer, like choir and musicals and stuff. I've always loved being on stage, so no fears for me, and dance recitals, all that stuff. Kitty rent is a monthly thing at most places that I've ever seen anyways. Yeah, you have to put down a deposit just in case they end up like super damaging your place. And then, that'll get returned if they didn't. But Luna Claire says, I've been looking for a new place too, but the average rent in my area is about $3,000. My God. And I thought I had it bad. No, I would say average rent here, if you're living alone anyways, is about $1,500 a month. But depends on the place, depends on the area, depends on the neighborhood, depends on, a lot of different factors. The state of the place you're living in, is it renovated, all of that. Did I change the days I upload? For the most part, no. Every now and then, for the most part, it's pretty set. Sorry, I'm looking at what people are saying they have to pay for rent, but anyways, yeah, my schedule is pretty set. I almost always upload on my mystery unboxing collects channel on Mondays. And then on this channel, my main channel, I post on Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. However, if I'm behind on editing, like because I've been moving or something, I will post here on this channel Sundays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So I always just try and keep the videos a couple days apart, but in any case, I try my best to keep it on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And I almost always, I do always pretty much post between noon and 2 p.m. here Central Time. So there you go. Dang, Makeup with Erica says our mortgage is $900 a month for a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom house. My God. Yeah, I mean, it would certainly be cheaper to live in a house. For me, the security of living in an apartment complex is pretty important. Like, I enjoy feeling safe where I'm living, just being a single female and all that. And yeah, I just don't know that I want to put down my roots yet, like I plan on staying here in Minnesota, but like where in Minnesota do I really want to like get settled in a house? Plus I don't know anything about running a house. Like if anything got damaged or whatever, like I wouldn't even know how to start fixing that. So I just, yeah. How am I doing? I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Yeah, Ashley says, plus not having to mow or hire a plumber. Exactly. It's the little things. I like to view it as that. The most I've thought about doing is getting a townhouse, but aside from that, no. Condos depreciate over time, buy a home instead. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I know. Yeah, Heather says, I miss apartment living for those reasons. Everything being taken care of. Exactly. Exactly. Rocky Shell says, I feel your new place has good vibes. Thank you. I do too. It's got me in good spirits anyways. Lots of people just talking about renting and stuff. Bye, Quincy. You have a great week too, and thank you. I appreciate you. Have I ever watched Asian dramas? Not really. I feel like I maybe tried watching a couple at one point, but yeah. Do you have any suggestions? Am I excited for fall and winter? Oh, heck yes, I am. It's so freaking hot here in Minnesota, though. Oh my God. And the humidity has been like in the 90s. It's just insane. Disgusting. It's disgusting. It's been like in the mid to high 80 degrees. And then, like said, the humidity on top of that, just gross. Apparently it's the same in Michigan. Yeah, it's just disgusting. Like, where's fall? The trees are starting to turn, and yet the weather is not. Oy. What are my hobbies? I enjoy reading. I enjoy going on walks, like nature walks. I enjoy crafting. I enjoy art. I enjoy cooking, baking, makeup. Oh, my kitty is making biscuits on me. She wants to know if I'd like some. Always. I will always eat cat biscuits. That probably sounds disgusting, but I hope you get what I mean. Would I ever start a book club? People have asked me if I would do like book reviews and stuff here on YouTube. I just don't know that I'd be able to make them interesting. I wouldn't be against it. Yeah. What am I reading right now? I am I'm trying to think. I am not reading any like real books right now. I have not had time to devote to a real book. I've just been reading manga. Especially, I've been going through a Haikyuu binge, so I'm rereading all of my Haikyuu manga right now. BookTube is really nice. I follow so many. Yeah, maybe I would need to like go and watch BookTube videos because I wouldn't even know how to start a book review. I really wouldn't. Would enjoy more thrifting too. I can definitely do that. A manga collection. I could do that. How is working at the animal shelter working out? I love it. I love it so much. It is, I wish I could go in like almost every day. Like it's so, I don't know. It's fulfilling and nice and I just love it. And apparently a lot of volunteer places or like animal shelters, especially, it's like, I guess they experience a lot of turnaround from people. Like people will start the job, it's volunteer work, you're not getting paid. But you know, people will start their volunteering thinking that it's just going to be like all fun and roses. You just get to like play with the puppies and kitties or whatever and then go home. And so I guess a lot of people will go in thinking that, and then like they start their shift and they have to like clean up poop and like do a lot of labor, like tasks, cleaning and whatever. And they're like, never mind, I'm never coming back. And so like, since I've been there, I feel like I'm like one of the newer volunteers that they've gotten. They're like so grateful and everything. And they're like, oh, we're so glad you stick around. Like you are so helpful and like do so much of the work. Cause a lot of the people that work there, like actually, you know, like it's their actual job. Like they're the shift leads. They're definitely older, like in their 70s. And I'm just like, this is what I signed up for. Like I wanted to do this. Like, don't get me wrong. I don't enjoy like cleaning up poop, but like I'm here to help out the animals and like I love it. I love getting to play with them and cuddle with them and like make sure that their living arrangements for the moment are good and like figuring out their personalities so that I can suggest them to potential adopters, like lead them to the right animal for them. Like to me, it's really fulfilling and like yeah, I really love it. I've been finding a lot of just like goodness that has come from it. Hannah says, so happy for me, thank you, but I hardly speak about it. Would I use your channel to post animals for adoption? I've thought about it, but then it would make it so easy. Like, I don't know if it's just, sorry, my father is calling me. Should I pick up? I'm gonna pick up. Hello, Dad. I'm currently live streaming right now. That's okay. You can come over whenever. Okay. Okay. Okay, bye. My dad is coming over tonight, and he wanted to know what time. But yeah, I just get paranoid that then people are going to see which animals are up for adoption, and then they would know where I volunteer. And then they could come find me. So that's why I just do my best to get to know the animals when I'm there and point them in the right direction for an adopter and that sort of a thing. My name is Spirit says it's so cute that parents still call instead of text. Yeah, my dad's definitely a caller, not a texter. Question, how did I build a close relationship with my parents? I worked at it. I was your typical angsty teenager, did not have a good relationship with my parents as a teen at all. But I feel like especially during undergrad, I suppose more so with my mom in undergrad and then my dad when I went to grad school, I really worked on those relationships. A lot of it just comes down to spending time with them, be it on the phone or in person. It's one of those things where you don't have to love everything about the person, but they're your family, and I just try and do my best with it. But yeah. Malin says, how is the dermatillomania going? Still no fake nails, whoop whoop. It's been going well. I've been trying really hard. I mean, I definitely still have my slip-ups, but I think it's going well, and I think you can see that from my face and stuff, and like my arms are doing pretty okay for the most part, considering the stress of a move and everything. But yeah. So when I go shopping and stuff, do you get loads of people to stopping you? No. Aw, thank you, Sheila. Small housewarming gift. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the donation. But yeah, no, it's pretty rare that anyone, if they do recognize me out and about, that they end up saying hello. I really do love it. Like, it's really nice to get to meet you guys in person, but no, it doesn't happen very often. Thank you. Is it dry? You are one super cool, independent, and strong bee. Thank you. Thank you, Sylvia. I appreciate the super chat. Thank you for that. Can you describe your art practice? I'm an art educator and would love to hear more about that part of your life. I wouldn't say I have an art practice. I art when the mood strikes. And it's been really hard. I talked about this in a video I did semi-recently, maybe it was like a few months ago, talking about how grad school, art school kind of crippled me in making me feel like my creations weren't worth creating, you know, unless they were going to be a masterpiece or whatever. So it's been really hard to like break out of that. Plus I just haven't had a space to do art in my last apartment, but now I do. So I'm like looking over, the other half of this room is going to be where I'm going to be able to do art, and I'm really excited. And I'm excited I'll be able to, I don't know what the website is that you are promoting, but thank you, Vale Dom, for the super chat. I will have to check out and see what that kind of website is. Yeah, so yeah, my art practice is pretty non-existent at the moment. My crafting is super on point. I craft almost every day in terms of like doing my cross stitch and stuff, but like actual art, I want to get back into it more and like get over those feelings that art grad school instilled into me. See, a lot of people are saying, I'm so sorry, Elizabeth. It sounds like you lost someone, maybe. I'm really sorry for that. Rory asks if I've ever thought about doing a repainting video, you know, like when people paint a Yeti into a landscape. Yes, you could take us along thrifting for a painting to add to, then add to it. I actually have some. I didn't know that that's what those videos were called, but I have 3 paintings that I thrifted that I brought you guys along with for a video. I just haven't had a chance to actually like paint over them. But yeah, I'm planning on painting some Pokemon into those paintings, and I'm excited to do it with you guys. So great minds think alike. Sylvia says, awesome, still in art practice, art therapy, ? Thank you again for the super chat. I'm glad you still consider that an art practice. A lot of people don't and look down on crafting. Art therapy, I've never done art therapy, but I know that it helps a lot of people. Here's the real question from Zara. It says watercolor paint, oil paint, or acrylic paint. Anything but acrylic paint, pretty much. I am not an acrylic paint person. I like having the time that oils provide to go over things, to change things, to mix on the canvas. Like, I love everything about oil paints. Like, except I guess for their long drying time, but you use different mixing mediums and make it so that they can dry within a day type of a thing, and it kind of gets over that. I also really do like watercolor. It's just a challenge with cats because you have to set it out to let it dry, and then you don't want them walking all over it. But now I have a room that I can shut the watercolors in. I do like watercolors. They can be a little tricky in that you don't have a lot of room to mess up. You just kind of have to let it be what it is. But I love, love, love the look of watercolors. And they can be a lot of fun to do. I should try acrylic pour painting. I really like the looks of acrylic pour painting. I just don't know how to go about it, I guess. And I guess it's a big expense. Would you say that? Having to use all that paint and not knowing what you're going to get out of it. But have I tried gouache? I haven't, but I've heard a lot of people really like using it. I just haven't ever tried it. Excuse me. I should do a Bob Ross. I would have to find a Bob Ross painting that I liked. He's super talented. His paintings just aren't my style for the most part, but oh, that's awesome. Marissa Rose says I started cross-stitching because of you. Very relaxing. That's awesome. Oh, I'm so glad. People apparently want to see my cross-stitch. I would have to get up and leave to go get it. Are you okay with that? I can be back in a second here. Yeah? Yeah? I'll be back in a second. One moment, please. Hi. Went to get a cross stitch and I got a fig. He's not into it, sorry. Okay. Yeah, everyone's saying hi to Fig. Okay, so the cross stitch. I don't have my big Pokemon cross stitch because it's getting framed at the moment. But I have the new one that I'm working on. I'm working on the Gen 2. So you'll be able to see here. I have done the first row, or I'm working on the first row of Pokemon. So you can see Lugia here and Celebi's outline and Ho-Oh. And I did all those checkers for the most part. Some of them still need filling in, but can we see? I'm trying to see while also showing you. That is what a cross stitch is. That is that. So that is the new one. Please show the framed one in a video when you get it. Of course I will. I will. Oh, thanks, guys. Yeah, it is. It's a lot of work, but I love doing it, so it doesn't really feel like work. Would I ever film another mukbang? I don't know. I don't know. Yes, it is very meticulous work, though. Where's the water bottle? It is here. It just is very reflective, so I'm trying not to... I'm trying not to drink too much. Water. Don't get any ideas. Would I ever name a kitty Meowth? I mean, if it looked like him, yeah. What brand is the water bottle? I have no idea. Does it say on here? I got it from Walmart. It is a cool www.coolgearinc.com, I think is what it says. Cool Gear. I have not tried the curvy jeans from American Eagle. I've heard a lot of really good things about American Eagle jeans though, and I've been thinking about going and trying some out. Yeah, I just remember in high school, I was like way too fat to wear American Eagle jeans, which is hilarious to me now because I was so skinny in high school. I mean, I was like a good 70 pounds lighter than I am now. I was arguably too skinny in high school. I shouldn't say arguably, I didn't eat. But yeah, I couldn't fit into their jeans. Like anyone over a size 10, like could not fit in their jeans, and maybe their jeans have changed, but certainly back when I was in high school, they were not stretchy and they were not built for someone with a badonkadonk like I've always had. People are telling me I should go try them. Yes, Catherine says that apparently American Eagle jeans are just okay, but you love Target's Universal Thread jeans. Target makes fantastic clothes in general. I don't care what anyone says. I love Target clothes, and they are good freaking quality. Their jeans are fantastic. They fit a curvy body if you have one so well, and just really good quality clothes. Really good. I love Target clothing. Yeah, apparently some of you have seen YouTubers that are size 12, 14 in like American Eagle. Well, I am not a size 12. I am a size 14 though, so 14, 16, depending on how much I've indulged that month. Yeah. Vanessa says it's all about leggings. I mean, I agree. I am in leggings right now myself, but you know, sometimes you gotta wear some jeans. They feel good. But yeah, you guys, I think that's about it. I've technically been on here for a couple hours now. Not that people would know because it took me a while to get the streaming figured out, but oh, do I want something from Holland? I don't, no one ever needs to send me anything, ever. But if there's something cool that you want to send my way, like I always appreciate it. Just know that I don't have to. But yeah, I'm sitting on a yoga ball. I got a yoga ball, so it would be better for my back when I edit and whatnot. So I think I'm gonna go. I've been online for a long time. I'm very talked out, and my dad talks a lot, so I need to save my talking energy for when he gets here in a couple hours or an hour or so. But thank you guys for hanging out with me. I am so appreciative of you all. Thank you for sticking with me. I will eventually, like I said, since my dad's over, I don't know how quick I'll be able to do it. I mean, maybe here within the hour before he gets here, but I will put some timestamps and stuff in the description box below once this ends up processing and getting onto YouTube. But thank you all for joining me. I hope you all have a lovely Sunday. Do something good for the world, for yourself, etc. Tell someone you love them. I mean, make sure you actually love them before telling them you love them. Tell a loved one you love them. How about that? And yeah, I think that's it. Like I said, I will be posting tomorrow on my Collects channel. So if you want to see me tomorrow, I will be there. And if you want to see me on this channel, I will be here on Tuesday. Got my Tuesday video all ready to go. So I will see you all very soon. But in the meantime, I hope you all are doing well as per usual. And until next time, stay well until then. Bye, guys. Yes, I'm sure I want to end my stream, YouTube. Thank you, even though you messed up my stream in the beginning. Bye, everyone.